Never take guests as a burden. Never take guests as a burden. SubhanAllah, he is a blessing from Allah. He is a guest from Allah. Honor the guest. It is from the ikram of the mu'mineen. It's from the ikram of the believers. Hazrat Ji told a true story, and I'll tell you that. He said that there was a person who was a Qari of the Quran. And this Qari Sahib has told this story to Hazrat, my Shaykh himself. He said that one day he went to his house and there was some argumentation between the husband and the wife. They were fighting, and the wife was in a bad mood. He was in a bad mood. SubhanAllah, a guest came at that time when they were in that mood. And the husband, he sat with the guest, and then later on he went inside to his wife and he said to the wife, we have guests, so can you cook something? And she was in a bad mood. She said, there's no food in the house, I'm not going to cook for your guests. So the husband, he got very worried. But they're guests, we have to do ikram. What to do? Wife is not ready to cook. So he went to the neighbor's house. In small little towns, the whole community will know each other. They will love each other. But he went to the neighbor's house and said, we have guests at the house. And he sort of lied. He said, my wife is not feeling well. Well, she wasn't feeling well spiritually. So he said, my wife isn't feeling well. So can you please cook something for my guests? And they agreed. So he went inside the house, he brought some water or the juice to the guest. And when he went inside, he saw that his wife was crying. His wife was crying. So he went to the wife and said, what's up, why are you crying? So she said, please forgive me for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. I made a big mistake. He said, what's up, what happened? She said that I was myself thinking that, we were fighting, we had that argumentation, but we had guests. What it had to do with the guests? I realized it and I went inside the kitchen to make some food for the guests. But when I entered the kitchen, I saw that there was an old man dressed in white and he was taking out some flour, atta from the bag. He was taking out some flour, the atta from the bag, and he was putting in a container. So she said, I got worried, who is this man? So I said, who are you? So that man said that don't worry, this food was sent to you. This food was sent to you for your guest, but now I am taking it to your neighbors. This food was sent to you for your guest, but now I am taking it to your neighbors. Subhanallah. Allah Ta'ala sends the food first and then sends the guest. Allah Ta'ala first sends the food to your house and then He sends the guests. When the guests come, they are from Allah. They are the guests of Allah. They are the guests of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Honor the guests, please. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said that as long as there is the spread of food on the floor, Allah Ta'ala sends an angel that keeps making dua for the house of those people. For the people of that house, As far as this fruit spread on the floor for the guest, Allah Ta'ala appoints an angel who keeps making dua for the people of that house. As he said that when he went to the Central Asia, there was another beautiful habit of those people, that they will always have some food served and they will always keep it covered, like with a plastic wrap or something. He said, why is that? Why do you keep some food that never goes bad, like nuts, dry fruits and stuff like that? He said, why do you keep it all the time? He said, for the guests, that maybe they will come anytime. He said, why can't you serve when the guests come over? He said, because of that hadith, that as far as the food is served for the guests, Allah Ta'ala sends an angel who keeps making dua for the people of that house. We want to make sure that there is an angel in our house and making dua for us all the time. Allah.